Chapter 39. Teenagers, crop circles, aliens. They all fell into the same category for the housewives of Sapphire Towers. They were a puzzle, something very difficult to comprehend. They're just going through a phase, they would say about their teenagers. It could also be any of these. I have no idea what she's thinking. Or, why doesn't she know how to spell correctly in a text message? What does LYKDIS mean? With parents unable to understand them and their peers in stiff competition with them, teenagers were often left alone to fend for themselves. One evening, not too long ago, Dia was showing off her latest Samsung Galaxy phone to her friends. Ria took it. "This is really cool, Dia. But didn't you just get a phone 3 months ago?" Ria was envious. How come her friend kept getting new things from her parents when she could not get anything, even when she begged? Dia tossed her hair back. "Yeah, but my dad just came back from Greece and brought this back for me." All the girls loved Dia's father. They could tell that he gave her everything that she asked for. Dia said to Ria, "You should tell your parents to give you a phone. After all, you're 14. It's time you stand up for yourself." Ria sighed and gave the phone back to Dia. What was the use of understanding technology so well? She came first in her class in computers. She could decipher any phone and she could even hack into email accounts. She was a genius when it came to gadgets. But her parents were so busy with their own lives that they hardly noticed Ria and her needs. Even Rahul had not given her any attention in the last month. He was always in and out of the house. Dia said, "Don't worry, Ria. I can give you my old phone. After all, God tells us to share things with the less fortunate." Dia and the group giggled, making Ria feel slighted. She hated Dia and her friends for making her feel poor. She hated her parents more for being so stingy. She would get even. She would make all of them suffer, she thought. She had to figure out a way how. She was crossing the office of the building when she overheard two people sitting in front of the computer. "It's jammed, I tell you," one of them said. "We'll have to call the engineer." The other man said, "It's not jammed, it's on loop, and we need to erase this before it causes a scandal." A scandal? Ria salivated at the thought. She walked inside the office and twirled her hair. "Hi, I'm Ria. I'm a computer engineer." The two men, who had been hired by the society to manage the office, looked at her. "You're too young to be an engineer." Ria approached the desktop. "I can fix anything. Just tell me, what has my age got to do with my skills?" "I don't think you are allowed to see this," one man said nervously to the other. Ria insisted. "You want your computer fixed for free or not? Or I can give you the number of the engineer who will come tomorrow and charge you money." The men thought, what the hell does it matter if this girl fixes it? They gave her free rein over the computer. What Ria saw on the computer screen made her eyes pop out. It was video footage taken from the CCTV camera in the lift in C Wing. A woman and a man were having sex, the woman facing sideways and the man had his back to the camera. She could see how he lifted her leg, wrapped it around his arm and balanced himself while they had intercourse. The woman had long hair that was loose and she seemed to be giving instructions to him and moaning loudly. For a minute, Ria couldn't make out who the people were. But as the two lovers moved a bit, Ria took a sharp breath in and realized that the man was her brother Rahul and the woman was Dia's mother Natasha. Ria thought for a minute and gathered her wits about her. "Yes, I can fix this. I can delete it from the system, if that's what you want, and unlock the code so it looks like there was no one in the lift at the time. Would you like me to do that or set all timers to 0 and pretend it was never recorded?" The men looked at each other and gave it a thought. "Make it look like there was no one there. Setting to 0 might make it suspicious." Ria thought that suspicion would be the least of their worries if this came out. Then she had a thought. What if this video did come out? Not only would Dia be humiliated, But also her family would realize that Rahul wasn't the golden boy they thought him to be. This will take a little time. In case you want to go have lunch, I'll sit here, Ria told the men, who thought it was a good idea. They left, saying they'd be back in 15 minutes. But Ria couldn't copy the video or email it. While Ria was erasing the video, she also saw 2 more videos that left her stunned. One was from the basement with a car entering and parking in the darkness and then moving. Then a woman getting out about half an hour later and walking up the steps. It was Aarti Auntie in a very disheveled state. That could only mean one thing. A slow smile spread through Ria's lips. Another video showed an encounter between Natasha Auntie, Geeta Auntie, and Sahil Uncle. Ria had plenty of gossip to blackmail the entire group. She knew exactly what to do. If she couldn't email the videos, at least she could insinuate what was happening and burn a hole in their friendship. And when everyone would be gossiping about it, she would reveal the truth, leaving Diya shamefaced in front of their peers. She wrote an email from the society group, revealing the dirty little secrets. She knew that she would create a scandal big enough to finally give her some attention. Triumph flooded through her as she pressed the send button to everyone in the Sapphire Towers email group. She wished she could see Diya's face when she realized her mother was a reckless slut. She deleted the video, kept the lift to a blank screen, and finished the work for the managers. By the time they came back, she had already spread the fire. All she needed to do was wait for the consequences to take effect.